Hello everyone. Today I am going to speak on Code Composer Studio, commonly known as CCS. Code Composer Studio is an integrated development environment developed by Texas Instruments for programming, debugging, and developing applications for embedded processor and DSP systems. It supports TMS 320 DSP processor, microcontrollers, and system on chip platforms and provides a unified software environment for embedded application development. CCS includes important features such as project creation, code editing, compilation, JTAG based debugging, and real time testing, which make it a very powerful tool for DSP development. Since it is built on an Eclipse based IDE platform, it is also offers flexibility for embedded software design, hardware interfacing, and low level debugging. CCS overview. In this presentation, the focus is on Code Composer Studio version 12.8.1, which provides an integrated software platform for coding, building, and debugging applications for the Micro DSP 6748 board. It includes an editor, compiler, debugger, target configuration tools, and analysis utilities required for embedded development. The environment supports real-time debugging, project management, and hardware communication through the XDS debug interface. This makes CCS the primary software platform for writing, compiling, and managing DSP application programs on the Micro DSP 6748 system. The development environment along with CCS, the BIOS, SDK, and PDK packages plays an important role in development. These packages provides board, supports library, devices, drivers, and reference programs that helps in building and testing embedded application efficiently. The JTAG debugger is used to connect the PC with the target software, target hardware download programs, and perform real-time debugging on the DSP processor. Together, the CCS, the software support packages, and the debugger form a complete software development environment for the Micro DSP 6748 platform. Now let us understand how a new project is created in CCS. First, we open Code Composer Studio 12.8.1 and create or select a workspace where all projects files will be stored. Next, we go to project, new CCS project, and enter a unique project name. In the target configuration, we select C6748 floating point DSP as the processor and choose LCD K6748 as the target board. In the connection section, we select Texas Instruments USB Debug Pro for communication and debugging. After that, under project templates, we select empty project with main.c and click finish to create the project. Then we write or edit the application code in the generated main file, save it, and choose build project to compile the code and generate the executable output file. After the project is built successfully, the generated output file is downloaded into the DSP memory using the JTAG debugger interface. Then a debug session is launched in the CCS to establish communication with the target board. At this stage, the program execution can be controlled using options like run, pause, step in, step over, and real-time variable monitoring. This features helps the developer analyze the application properly and detect errors effectively. The target configuration file ensures that the hardware connections between CCS and DSP board is properly established. Another important features of this environment is the availability of the reference programs through the BIOS SDK. These example programs are very useful for practical learning because they help students and developers understand hardware interfacing, peripheral control and real-time DSP implementation more easily. Code Composer Studio has several advantages. It provides an integrated platform for coding, compiling, debugging and project management for DSP systems. It also supports real-time debugging features such as breakpoints, stop execution and variable monitoring, which improves accuracy during analysis. At the same time, there are some limitations. CCS can have steep learning curve for beginners because embedded system configuration is often complex. It also requires proper hardware setup and driver configuration, which can take time. Another limitation is that CCS can be resource heavy software, so a good performing system is helpful for smooth operation. To conclude, Code Composer Studio provides a complete and efficient software development environment for the micro DSP 6748 platform. It allows user to perform program development, compilation, debugging and hardware interfacing within a single integrated system. Code Composer Studio is an essential tool for DSP programming and debugging because it combines coding, compilation, target configuration and real-time hardware testing in one environment. Thank you.